Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Math Made Easier with Delmi. Today I have another question for you and it's very interesting. I personally like this question. So I will teach you again, show you again an approach that I would like to use. Okay, so here I would prefer to first simplify this integral. Now, when you look at the denominator, you realize that the denominator has a common factor, which is a squared minus x squared, a squared minus x squared. So we can apply the rule of indices for it. Okay, then we substitute, we use the u-substitution to solve it. So we let our u be equals to a squared minus x squared. So if our u equals to a squared minus x squared, so that means that we can write the expression as x squared. We can write the expression as x squared times x, right? U times u exponent half, right? Good. So that means that, but remember that x squared, okay, substituting x squared, making x squared the subject from this, we can have x squared, okay, can have x squared equals, okay, x squared equals a squared minus u. Okay, so that's what we have here. Okay, so we use this substitution to solve the whole thing. Okay, all right. So we have all what you have explained from the introduction. We have it shown on our screen here. So we have the x cube, okay, here, which has been expressed as x squared times x, on the u substitution, which we use the u to be equals to a squared minus x squared. So we have that, and the square root, which is also half, okay, exponent half. So we have it here. Then the dx, okay, dx, okay, for the x, we have the x to be equals to du on negative 2x, okay. So that means that we'll have, okay, it means we'll have, this implies that our integral, let me copy what we have done, x squared times x, okay, on u times u exponent half, okay, times du on negative 2x. So this will be equals to, now the x, say that the x and the x will cancel out, okay. So we have and this is a constant, so the constant goes back as a coefficient of the integral. So we have negative 1 on 2, okay, the integral to the integral of so must remember that the x square is a minus a square minus u. So we have a square, okay, a square minus u on, so u exponent 1 times u exponent half. So we apply the rule of indices, okay, and that will be u exponent, sorry, it will be u exponent 3 on 2 du, okay. So Now what we do is we split the fraction. Okay, since they have a common denominator, we split the numerator. Okay, so we have, okay, splitting the numerator, we have this implies that, okay, so we have negative half integral of a square minus u on u exponent 3 on 2 du will be equals to negative half, okay, then to the integral of bracket open, we have e exponent 2, okay, a exponent 2 on u exponent 3 on 2 minus u on u exponent 3 on 2 all du. Okay, so so that means we have we'll be having the integral of half, okay, integral of a square u exponent negative 3 on 2 du, then plus half, okay, half, because the negative here affect the negative here, so we have positive. So integral of so u exponent 1, we apply the indices here, okay, so u exponent 1 minus u exponent 1 minus 3 exponent 2, so u exponent 1 minus 3 exponent 2, that will give us u exponent negative 1 on 2 du. Okay, so we can simplify it further. So we have, okay, so we can integrate now. This is a, so we can integrate now. So integrating, we have this implies that this half of negative half of a square, then u exponent negative 3 on 2 plus 1, that will give us negative 1 on 2 divided by negative 1 on 2, okay, then plus half of, okay, u exponent half on half, okay, so plus c, which is a constant. So we have, this implies that we have, so we can simplify the terms, okay, so this will give us divided by, since the denominator is a division of half, so what we have, the denominator is a half, so what we have is, okay, reciprocating it, we have 2, so that means to simplify this, we get we have, for this side we have negative half, okay, negative half bracket open, negative 2 a square u exponent negative half, okay, so if you simplify it, that's what you get, okay, then plus half of the same thing here to 2 u exponent half, okay, plus c. Okay, so we have, this implies that this goes off. Okay, so we have that's a square u exponent negative half, okay, plus here we have, that will be u exponent half, okay, plus c. Okay, so all right, so we have so we have now so we can factor out here, okay, we can factor out negative, we can factor out u exponent negative half, okay. So when you factor out u exponent negative half, we'll have, this implies that we have this implies that u exponent negative half bracket open a square plus u, okay, a square plus u, then plus c. All right, so that means we'll have, this implies that a square plus u on the square root of u. I hope you understand. Okay, the exponent negative half is the same thing as a denominator of the square root of u as a denominator. So we have plus c. Okay, so so you see, this u exponent negative half, okay, here for instance, u exponent negative half is the same thing as writing u exponent half here as a denominator. Okay, so and the half is the square root, so we just change this, okay, and we represent it with this. Okay, so that is that. But remember that our u, okay, but u equals a square minus x square. Okay, so we have, that means we'll have, this implies that, okay, a square plus a square minus x square on the square root of a square minus x square plus c. So this will give us, this implies that 2a square minus x square on the square root of a square minus x square. Okay, so plus c, and this is our final answer. So thank you for your attention. Thank you for liking my page. Make sure you share the video and subscribe to my channel. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification button.